Hey, if you've been trying to learn how to play classic acoustic blues like Robert Johnson or Lightning Hopkins, or even slightly more modern styles like Doc Watson, Robert Belfour. You might have noticed that a lot of the challenge is not actually from the left hand, it's from the right hand, and using something that we call thumb and finger independence. And that's because the right hand, the thumb has to be doing different things than the fingers. And that can be quite a challenge if you're just starting off. And jumping into full-length songs sometimes is way too hard for you to get going. So what you need to do is have something that's very easy with the left hand, and then you can put all the focus on the right hand so you can develop those mechanics. Eventually you won't have to think about it at all. And then you'll have true thumb and finger independence with your right hand. Here's something that you can try that's really easy with the left hand. It's just one shape, and we can move through 3 different chords using this shape in a bunch of different positions. Here we go. This is the shape right here. This represents an E chord. You might recognize it from this shape here, this bar chord shape. We're just playing these 2 strings, plus the E string down here. Once you have that shape, add this with the right hand. Just start plucking the low E string and steady quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then pluck the fingers. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Here's the fun part. Now switch. Okay, let me show you what I did there. So this is the first shape, representative of an E chord. If we take everything that we have and move it down a string set, so towards the ground, we take these 2 fingers and just move them over 1 string each, and then the right hand thumb will also move over 1 string to the A string. Now we have an A chord. And you can do that same thing, okay? And then practice going back and forth between those 2. Now for a lot of you, this is gonna be hard enough. But let's keep adding some stuff so that you can keep progressing in difficulty. The next step would be to slide it down. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I'm doing there is on the and of 4, you're gonna slide down, and for tension, and then right back to beat 1, you're gonna come back to this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now switch to the other string set. And then back. And then just doing this is gonna be quite a challenge for a lot of you. To step it up even more, try to add a triplet rhythm like this. And then A string. Then you can try just sliding it in without the pluck. Now it goes beyond this. This little shape that you use can be used in a bunch of different places. Let me show you where you can play that and then actually put it in context of a 12-bar blues so that you can play it in song form. Check it out. So we have this. We started at the E here, but we can also play those same 2 notes here. But the A chord could also be here. And then anytime you play that, anywhere this shape comes up, you can always slide it down. Okay? Where's another A7? Here in the second position. Let's slide it down. Right? So we have this spot here for A. Slide down and back up. And then we have the 5th position. And then also the 2nd position. And now if you're playing over a 12-bar blues, the 3rd chord that's gonna be left over is a B chord, a B7. And for that, you're gonna need to add the note B to this shape. There's a couple places you can do it. Let's start in this position. If you can add your first finger here, second fret of the A string. That's the note B. This is the shape that you're going to use. You might recognize this chord as like this, but just to keep our fingering the same, you can play it like this. Another spot would be here. It's the same notes. And remember, you can slide it down and slide it back up, just like we had before. Another way to play that is if you can do thumb over the neck. This might be an easier grip for some of you. If you can't do thumb over the neck, don't worry about it. Just use your index finger like this. Finally, you can try to put it in context of a 12-bar blues like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, and 1. Get ready to switch to the A. Okay, and then back to the first one. Okay, now going to the B, I'm going to wrap the thumb. Then I'm going to go to the A here. And then E. Now that thing I did at the end is called a turnaround. And I'll teach you how to do that in this video over here.